Hello YouTube. So today I wanted to talk about music and how awesome music is and the kind of music that I like. Mainly I like a lot of strong female, like folks, blues kind of music, and I also love a lot of different kinds of really strange bands. Some I'm sure you've heard of, some maybe not so much. So I'm going to just kind of throw that out there. I made a list of things. So, okay, so, which I'm sure you probably heard of because she's pretty popular right now. One of my all-time favorite female artists, at least new female artists that I just discovered, Lana Del Rey. My God, she's amazing. Summertime Sadness. Summertime sadness. Oh, I love it. I love it. Adele. Everyone likes. I don't know anyone who doesn't like Adele. But I really enjoy her music. Florence Welch from Florence Machine. She's just got a really interesting, powerful voice, and I really appreciate that. Sia, I don't know if you guys know Sia. I discovered her on the either New Moon or Eclipse. I think, no, it was Eclipse, Twilight Saga soundtrack. And she's just amazing. She's got such a voice. And it's just, oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. And she sings really, sometimes she sings really quirky stuff, and then other times she's like very soulful, so it just kind of depends on what you're into. But yeah, she's got some really cool, she's got some nice pipes. Birdie, I don't know her real name, but she goes by Birdie, and although I guess that could be her real name. I first heard her on the Brave soundtrack. I think the song's called Learn Me Right, and it's around the beginning of the film, and it's a really beautiful song. And then I looked her up, and she also did a song called Just a Game for the Hunger Games soundtrack, which I did not know that, and I love those books and the movies. So yeah, she's got a really awesome voice, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a woodland fairy nymph creature that's magical and enchanting, and it's just like, it's so pretty. She's got a really amazing voice. Alicia Keys. I don't really like a lot of Alicia Keys' more mainstream stuff. I like her tracks that are like slow. Like her first CD I really liked. She had all kinds of stuff on it. I'm just trying to think what all she, you know, like the Girlfriend song, that was pretty popular, but there was also a song about a caged bird that I really, really liked, and I always sang all the time in high school, and I'm like in English class going, caged bird, I don't remember how it goes. It's been a while since I listened to her, but I haven't forgotten how awesome her voice is. I kind of wish sometimes she would go a little more bluesy and a little less pop, or I'm not really sure how to describe it. But, I mean, whatever she does, it's usually really good. And she did a song with Jack White, which was freaking amazing, so you should check that out. I think it's called Just Another Way to Die. Oh my God, I love that song. That's a great song. Elizabeth Mitchell, she's like a little folksy, singer, and she does like kids music, but she does like cute little folksy stuff. She's really cool. If you like folky music, you know, I'm not talking like country, I'm talking like bluegrass, I don't know how to describe it other than folk. Folk is kind of like a mixture of a lot of things. Sometimes it's like Irish music, like Irish, you know, Irish jig music. What you call that? Sometimes it's, you know, kind of country bluegrass. You just kind of, people just throw in all kinds of stuff, and it's sort of become multifaceted, which is really awesome because I love folk music. In fact, there's this show on our PBS station. It's called like the Wood Songs or something. It's in Kentucky, which is not that far from me. I'm in the state right above Kentucky, and like it's in Lexington, and I've always wanted to just go to the show and just be like, you get to be a part of like the folk community. It's amazing. Hey, guess what? You're loud. So yeah, be nice. So yeah, there's a lot of that. And then just a bunch of bands that I like that are kind of off the beaten track. I know Fleet Foxes and Lumineers are pretty popular. I really like them. Specifically Fleet Foxes. That guy's voice, it makes me so happy. I just love listening to him. He has such an amazing voice. The Civil Wars, they got really, really popular and then broke up, so that kind of sucked. So that was really sad. The White Stripes, pretty much anything Jack White does, I tend to like. I just love his voice. There's this one song specifically that's one of my favorite songs. It's called Little Ghost. And it was actually at the end of the movie Paranorman. And that's a really, really awesome song. It's really like crazy and folksy and awesome. And I just love listening to it, and I like singing it and stuff. One that I kind of discovered on YouTube, the Aesthetic Junkies. They're really interesting. I don't particularly like all their music, but I do like a lot of it. I have like 3 or 4 of their songs saved on a playlist, and then I actually have one or 2 of their songs on my videos, like some of my older videos. So they're really cool. This really weird band that I found called Dale Earnhardt Jr. It's an interesting name. I first discovered them with a song that they did called Simple Girl. I think it was on Conan O'Brien or something. It was a late night show that I watched, and they were the musical guest. And they had some pretty cool music. It was a really cool sound, and so they got some neat songs. Robbers. I first heard of Robbers when I went to a Brand New concert. I'm really not a fan of Brand New. But a friend of mine, it's like one of her favorite bands, and she really wanted me to go. She already had a ticket, and so I was like, okay, I'll go. I mean, I had a good time. I just don't particularly like their music, but the people that open up for them, Robbers, was awesome. I loved them. They were really weird and quirky, and the lead singer, has like a really interesting. He just makes like weird noises and like throws them in there and into their music, and he does this really crazy like art for their albums. So he's a fun dude. They're cool. Gautier, I believe, I don't want to say New Zealand or Australia because I'm probably going to be wrong, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So he's from not America, and he's really cool, and he's got an interesting voice. And I know a lot of people know his song, Somebody That I Used to Know, but he has other songs called Bront, or I think it's Bront or Bronte, I'm not sure. And a few other songs that are really good, and I think people are just like, oh, Somebody That I Used to Know, it's a pretty cool, catchy song. Yeah, but there's other music besides that. I hate it when people just listen to like their one song and they're like, yeah, I'm totally a fan. I'm like, you have to at least listen to like one of their albums all the way through just to make sure that you actually like their music, you know? Like, anyone can have just like a one-hit wonder, but Dead Man's Bones, that is a really interesting band. Ryan Gosling is like the lead singer. Who knew? He sings. It's really crazy. But there's this one song in particular, Papa Power, that is awesome. And it's one of the few songs that my husband actually likes as well. I can't ever get him to listen to my music, so. And Steam Pirate Giraffe is one of my favorite bands. A really cool steampunk band. My sister had shared on Facebook one of their songs called Honeybee, and after that, I just immediately fell in love, and I love all their music, and they got some really cool stuff. So yeah, that's kind of just all I have right now. There's a lot of just random music I find kind of surfing through the internet. There's this really pretty singer. I didn't really like all her music, but I did like one or two of her songs. I can't remember her name. That's terrible. But the song that I really, really like of hers is called Wildest Moments. Baby, in our wildest moments, we could be the greatest, we could be the greatest. I think she's really popular in England. I'm not sure. But yeah, she's really cool. I like her too. But I do that a lot. I just find like really random music on... Oh, there was another girl that I really, really liked. Oh, I can't remember what the song's called. I could not remember the singer. I was gonna look it up, but I just shut down my computer, and it really needs to kind of like wait because it's old and all that nonsense. But the song is called Into the Wild. I'm trying to remember. I think it starts with like an F or something. The singer, but she's really awesome. I will try and put like a link down to her song or something. So yeah. So yeah, these are just the songs that I really, really, and the bands I really like. Stuff I listen to pretty much every day. And Ivan likes them too. Do you like them too? But I really like all kinds of music. I love music from all over the world, like India music, music from, you know, Europe and all over the place, really. So, I mean, I know people are like, oh, I like all kinds of music. Probably the only kind of music I don't really like, or at least majority of it I don't like, is rap. Every once in a while there will be like a cool rap song, because they're not rapping about girls and their booties, but they're actually rapping about something awesome and important, and they have like a really, really good beat in the background. I'll listen to that. But yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of country. And when I say country, I mean like get your boots on, do 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 do. I just don't really like that. No offense to anyone who does. I mean, you know, line dancing's cool. Some people get really into that, and I'm like, go for it. But those are just like the two types of music I just really can't get into. But I like all different forms. I mean, like, I may not like that particular type of country, but I like other kinds of country. Like Shania Twain, she's awesome. I don't listen to a lot of her music, but I do really like her voice. She's got a really nice voice. So yeah, this is me and all the music that I like. I have to say, probably I guess the ones I named off are probably my favorites right now, or at least that have been my favorites for more than 6 months. So it's not just a fad. I hope this was somewhat fun for you guys. You know, feel free and check all these bands out and let me know what you think. They may not be everyone's cup of tea, but you know, it's just fun to try new things.